Hello guys, and welcome to episode 3 of my San Diego Padres franchise. And now you may be thinking, we're a bit off of where we were last time, and yeah, I recorded an episode yesterday, which was me simming these couple months, doing trades and stuff. Well, you see, that episode is outdated because I ended up fucking up and not saving, and B, it sucked. So I guess we're just gonna have to roll with the time change. So instead of May, we're now in June. We're now in late July, and I'm gonna roll a couple moves that we did the last time. Okay, so we're back, and I have a trade in order. I'm going to trade Ian Kinsler along with Webster Rivas to the Washington Nationals for utility infielder Wilmer Defoe, center field prospect Jeremy De La Rosa, and catching prospect, well, more of a non-prospect, but he could turn into something, Israel Padina, or Pineda? I don't know. Anyways, honestly, this is just getting younger because I could imagine me using Defoe as for a few more years to come. Kinsler's gonna retire. Also, it's a 28-year-old catcher for a 19. That's a fair trade. Anyways, it's probably a ripoff, but who cares? Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go for one more move and... Okay, so I've just made a move, so I've just designed this move entirely designed around 2019, as we're gonna ship off Carl Edwards Jr., Anderson Espinoza, and Reggie Lawson for a pretty shitty Yankees prospect, 18-year-old Orson Rodriguez. He usually doesn't develop into much, but you never know. And the big ticket item of this fucking deal, Miguel Andujar. Now, as he was injured in real life in 2019, I'm not going to use him. 2020, I can use him as a first baseman, corner outfielder. I can use him wherever the hell I want, just not third base, because it's where Manny is. He gives a lot of positional versatility to the team, and I don't know. I'm just looking forward to this. Miguel Andujar is a really good fucking player, and if the Yankees get rid of him in real life, they're fucking stupid. But let's just go. We're ready. Anyway, so here we go. We're gonna initiate the trade. Trade completed. With those two moves out of the way, we can move on to basically looking at how the team has done. And in the words of a great man, we done fucked up. We've struggled the past few months. Paddock's been good. We've had our bullpens settled down, but the offense has been pretty bad, and I don't know. This team has kind of struggled. Warren has an ERA over 5.5. Yeah, we've had our struggles over the past few months. The draft passed. Here are our draft picks. Jeff Oldenburger here. I primarily drafted him based off of his power, as he has a lot of power. On the side of injuries, both Taylor Trammell and Fernando Tatis Jr. will be out for a while. Robbie Erlin's still hurt, and Nicky Boy over here is hurt too. We have called up Qual Control, however he has not made his debut yet. And I feel like I need to call up somebody. No, we're good. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the roster right now. And we're going to be playing Qual Control's first game. Ironically, we're going to be in the same city as our last episode, New York. So it's a quick cut. I'm gonna go just make sure everything's good, and then the game will begin. Real quick, I forgot to mention something major. We re-signed Chris Paddock to a massive extension taking effect in 2021. Okay, just a quick thing about Miguel Andujar, who we acquired in the Carl Edwards Jr. trade. We have taught him how to play the corner outfield positions. So yeah, cool beans. I'm currently going to. I have just given, on top of this, I have just given Hunter Renfroe a 4-year, $3.6 million a year extension. And is to buy out. I'm pretty sure this buys out a year of arbitration. Okay, so we're back here, and we're starting the game. It is the Major League debut of Cal Quantrill, who has absolutely torn it up in AAA this season. 9-4 with an ERA sub 2. Absolutely dominant, 90 innings. We will be taking on the New York Mets
MLB
from Citi Field, making this two straight in New York.
Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. Number 40 makes his big league debut right after this.
Mr. Cal Kestis, I meant Quantrill. First ever start, and we will be facing Strosho, or Marcus Stroman.
Gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Stroman's actually one of my personal favorite pitchers due to his very nice mantra. As somebody who is only a 5'5", or 5'6", height doesn't measure heart is fucking wonderful.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time.
And it is basically my mantra.
As they take the field here today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out, and in fact dropped.
Gonna jump to the bottom of the first. Young Cal Quantrill,
40 gets the start for
dominant in the
in
minors.
This one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine.
What the fuck are you talking about? He didn't even pitch last season.
Hopefully, he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Striding into the box, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
D. Gordon.
And I guess D. Gordon's on the Mets now. Record with my mic out. Okay, first pitch from young Quantrill.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And
that one gets away from me.
So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
This is a situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he fouls this one off.
Rosario into the gap, racing back Margot at the track. Nice play.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster D. Gordon. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Gordon, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to first.
And nothing.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
3-2 pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
In now, Peter Alonso. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
Oh my God.
Runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location.
Okay, what the fuck?
He's got to throw a strike right here.
What the fuck was that?
The Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first.
Why?
As the second run. And with that play over now, time
Why?
to check and see if our man is all right.
The fuck?
You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is
Nani?
his leg, which is always a
Nani
concern,
the fuck?
the way he's acting out there.
What the
I think it looks like he's gonna be okay
absolute
to try and
fuck?
continue. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Been feeling pretty good about it.
Nani? What the fuck is this? I don't even know what to say about that. That is baseball, everybody. Gonna jump to the bottom of the 3rd.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And
Got him. And the first big league strikeout for Cal Quantrill.
Strike 3 recorded there. He's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one.
Gonna jump to the top of the 4th.
Stepping up to the plate, number 20. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman.
Now the pitch.
Number 20.
Breen with his first big league hit.
For a base hit.
A sharply stroked single into center field for 27-year-old Seth Mejias Breen.
Probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 20 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now.
What a moment for young
Inside
Breen.
his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's red hot
And
Hunter
now
Renfroe.
as the first
And he
pitch
swings through a
swung on
slider
and missed
in the
for strike
dirt.
1. A base hit in his first trip.
Swings through another sliders. That's really been Stroman's best pitch that he's used to get ahead today.
For the Padres. High in the air, down the right
And
field
he
line.
takes it the other way. Foul.
And foul. 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on
Gets
the
that slider swinging. 2-1 away.
Stepping in, Will Myers hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Myers, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3-0 to him now.
Control her down, boys. Control her down.
Here it is, the 3-0, and that misses ball 4.
And we work
so
a walk.
First and second now with only 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And here now is Wilmer
And a man
Defoe,
who
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into
at least could put a ball in play is up to the plate.
1-0 pitch on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Into center field, base hit. Rounding third and scoring is Breen, and it's tied, and we're tied at 1 here in Flushing.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the
Defoe
league,
is having a
but they
very
challenged
strong
him.
day here in Flushing, New York. Too close.
Back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic.
Gonna jump to the top of the 6th.
I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And it'll be Wilmer Defoe with runners on first and second.
RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Comes right after him with a cutter, strike 1.
With runners in scoring position this season, Defoe has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that
That-
he's starting.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
No play. E6 on Rosario.
This was set up perfectly.
And literally in the middle of that play, I fucked up.
Ideal position, and then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, "Be quick but don't hurry." Well, I think that was demonstrated.
Bases
right here.
loaded.
Now here comes
Callaway
the
will
Met skipper on
come
his way
for
toward the
Marcus
mound.
Stroman.
And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Robert Gesellman is called
Bases
upon to
loaded,
pitch,
1 out, and they'll
really
bring in
needing that
Robert
double play.
Gesellman to
Bases
face
are
Luis
loaded here,
Urias.
number man out.
Robert Gesellman.
Into the box, number 9.
Ball
As
1.
He'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Grounded into a
Now the
double
1-0.
play and bunted back to the catcher.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down.
2-0. Bases loaded, newly entered. Robert Gesellman will deal the 2-0. Grounded to third. And he throws it offline. And the Padres have taken the lead.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle.
A miscue for D. Gordon, and the Padres have taken the lead. Oh my goodness. And jump to the bottom of the 7th.
3 up, 3 down for San Diego, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Leading up for the Mets, the third baseman.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0.
Yeah,
3-1.
I've heard you like 8 times. And he pinned her in the air down the line. Tie game. A long home run off of Adam Warren, and this game has been knotted up at 2.
So a solo shot down the line in left, number 18.
Padres trying to get an extra inning out of him, and
Wow, there's a case of a ball
completely
up in the zone.
fails.
Not the easiest pitch.
Gonna jump to the top of the 8th.
Throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Before the delivery, a check on that.
Defoe leaning, so they throw it back.
Safely. Standing in now, number 9. Pitch outside the throw.
And Defoe swipes second.
Behind the play, that's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Fastball got him to swing
And he
through.
swings at a pitch down and in. Strike 1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Poor day for Urias. Looking worse.
Position here with 2 down.
He's left several runners in scoring position today. Nearly grounded into a double play in the first. Fielder's choice did get a run in. Could have been so much more 2 innings ago. And it's a blooper. Rosario can't get it. Defoe coming around third, and he will score, and the Padres have retaken the lead. A bloop single for Luis Urias. And he and the Padres have retaken a 1-run lead here in the 8th. Gonna jump to the bottom of the 8th. The bullpen here in the 8th is Kirby Yates to try and nail this one down. 6 outs.
They can hit one out of the yard and get their name in the paper the next day. Not the case. He's playing past the baton right here. He's able to get a perfect bunt single down and now sets up and represents the possible tying run.
Kirby Yates is summoned from the pen much earlier than anticipated as he'll try to earn a 2-inning save.
And that's another bunt hit for Rosario. And Peter and Jeff McNeil will get to the plate with 2 on.
McNeil, ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Into center, Margot makes the play. Firing. And it gets cut off by Defoe. 1 away. And here's Peter Alonso.
First and second, 1 man out, and up steps the power
Ball
bat.
1.
Peter Alonso, 1-0 the count.
Another fly ball into center. Margot under it again. 2 away.
He makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
And all of a sudden, it's 2 away with Wilson Ramos. Wilmer Flores.
This has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the
2
middle.
away. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 1-2, and he swings and hits it foul. It'll be another 1-2, and he strikes him out. Kirby Yates retires the side with the Mets threatening here in the 8th. At the end of 8, it's 3-2 Padres.
3 and the Mets 2.
Gonna jump to the bottom of the 9th. The last chance for the Mets is Juan Lagares. Strike one.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth.
Takes a splitter down.
It's a ball and a strike. Hit down the line.
Another splitter a bit higher, but it'll foul it away. It'll be a 1-2 count to Lagares. Way outside. Ball one. Ball two. 2-2. And he swings and hits a fly ball. Under it is Renfroe. And the San Diego Padres have taken the rubber match of this 3-game series in Flushing thanks to an 8th inning bloop single by Julio Urias.
And he had just enough to get the job done.
2 innings saved by Kirby Yates. Victory goes to Adam Warren. The loss to I don't know who the fuck it was because I wasn't paying attention.
Earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Kirby Yates works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that
Seawald gets the loss. The Mets actually out-hit the Padres, but that error comes back to cost them. Okay, so to round out this video, we're basically just gonna take stock, maybe make some moves, and sim a couple weeks. We're probably going to sim up past the deadline, maybe first couple weeks of August. Okay, so I'm going to go and look around to try and ship away a couple bullpen arms, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to ship off relief pitcher Craig Stammen to the Yankees for center field prospect Antonio Antebello. After this trade, we have called up Aaron Loop to the Major League roster. Okay, so we're back and we're just gonna sim a couple more weeks in game. So first off, we have a series against San Francisco Giants. Rizzo gets traded for John Gray and Ryan Murphy and Daniel Murphy. Yeah, right. Take 2 out of 3 in San Francisco, and now we have the Orioles up till the trade deadline. We get swept in Baltimore to fall 5 games below 500. 16 out of the division. Okay, so with that ending, get the waiver wire. We're not gonna get any of these people, but I'm gonna throw in some claims on some of the top guys, see if we get some of them. See if we get something, because I feel like I've gotten something before. Okay. So we start August with a 4-game series in LA. Let's see how this goes. Crushing defeat. We take a rare W in LA. Loss. And we split the series with Paddock having another stellar start. With Casey struggled in his start. Actually, it doesn't look like he struggled. It just looks like he only ends up with 1 earned run. His defense lets him down. 2-game series in Seattle. Gets swept. 4-game series at home against the Rockies. We take 3 out of 4. Still 13.5 back, but the Rockies have also struggled, so 3rd place. 3-game series in Tampa. Swept at home against the Rays. 3-game series against the Philadelphia Phillies. Takes 2 out of 3. I'm probably going to play one of these games in San Francisco, so that'll be the next episode. 9-0 victory against the Reds. 6-4. 8-0 loss as Paddock gets rocked. 3-game series in Boston. Quantrill, Lucchesi, and Lamet. Take 1 out of... We lose 2 out of 3. 3-game series at home against the Dodgers, and we get swept like usual. Fall 10 games below 500 and fall down to last in the division. So I'm going to play the game with Bill Lamet. We'll simulate the game on the 29th. We fall 2-1. So that's it. At this point in the season, we're 11 games below 500 in last place. Guys like we'll do a quick run through the stats. Margot's struggling. Machado's been iffy this last month. Hosmer's kind of struggled. Renfro's had a rough month. Myers has had a mediocre month. Defoe's played fairly well, but I guess he's been down lately. Urias has just had a tough season, but I guess this month has been better. And Hedges just sucks. But for some reason his potential went up. Paddock's had a rough couple starts, but overall he's had a stellar season. He's been mediocre so far. Hopefully he figures stuff out. Lucchese's been pretty good. Dilson Lamet's pitched fairly well. And Moran's been mediocre in the 5th spot. Our bullpen is a steaming pile of crap. We have 2 good relievers, and it appears even Kirby Yates has struggled over the last month. Blowing. My God. Alright, we'll check the bench players real quick. Jankowski, Garcia, Allen, and Breen is, he's something else. 10 at-bats, 3 hits. 10 at-bats, 1 hit. On the bright sides, Tatis is going to be back in 3 to 4 weeks. And on our prospect list, Cal Quantrill has become the 18th best prospect, but he's in the majors. And he's made 7 starts. Kenzie Gore is probably the best left-handed prospect in the game. And he's in our AAA system real quick. He struggled to start off, but I trust that he's going to figure it out. And he has just such a nice overall. Miguel Andujar is, I'm also looking forward to getting Andujar next year, because that's going to be a really nice bat just to stick wherever the hell we want. Probably I'll have him play a corner outfield spot, considering 3rd and 1st are locked down, unfortunately. But, yeah, anyways, that should be it for this episode. I'll talk to all you guys tomorrow, and signing off.